Welcome back, everybody. Today we have some mild Halo Infinite news. A book on 343 Industries' official Amazon account was just listed. It's called The Art of Halo Infinite, and it's a hardcover, and we even have the release date here, which actually there's a lot of implications for that, but also the description, which is kind of lengthy, which I'll be covering. So there's a lot to talk about in today's video. Without further ado, if you could, smash that like button, smash it so hard it turns blue. It really helps out the video, helps the algorithm, and gets this video out to other Halo fans. Thank you so much. Let's jump into it. So regarding this post, there is no cover art right now, which I would show you guys if there was any, but let's get into the description. The Master Chief is back. The legendary super soldier returns in Halo Infinite. 343 Industries and Microsoft are building the biggest and most visually spectacular Halo yet. Halo Infinite debuts on the Xbox family of consoles, including the Xbox Series X, Microsoft's latest and most powerful game engine. To take full advantage of its prodigious graphical prowess, 343 Industries built an all-new, next-generation game engine, giving their world-class artists the tools and technology to realize the world's war and wonder of the Halo universe in an unprecedented style and fidelity. 343 Industries have given Dark Horse access to the art and artists who've brought Halo Infinite to vibrant, vivid life. It's all here in unparalleled detail. The heroes you've grown to love, the Master Chief, the brave soldiers of the UNSC, as well as the weapons, vehicles, villains, and vistas. And of course, the eponymous and magnificent environments of Halo itself. So, a lot to unpack here, but there's a little bit more. The Art of Halo Infinite, here, this book, also features a brand new cover from legendary concept artist and Halo Infinite's art director, Sparth. Join us as we take you from concept to launch inside the artwork of the most ambitious Halo game to date. So again, there's a lot to talk about here. Obviously, there's a lot of talk of things that we already know about. Obviously, the game is going on the Xbox One, the Xbox Series X, and I would hope that the game is also the most ambitious, most epic game so far. I like the wording here of realize the world's war and wonder of the Halo universe in unprecedented style and fidelity. That just makes me excited. There's not really much to say about that besides some idea of that there being a massive war, which I think there is, especially since Zeta Halo is partly destroyed. But Dark Horse, who has partnered with 343 a lot in the past with Halo comics, is where I read all the Halo comics. Basically, they are working with them to bring the concept art to this book. And so this is a hardcover. It's not a comic or anything like that. This is a book much like Awakening the Art of Halo 4, I think, which is really just some details with big, beautiful concept art images plastered over a nice paper-like material. But also in the far bottom of the description, we read that the heroes you've grown to love, the Master Chief, the brave soldiers of the UNSC, which that part gets me excited because I think about Thomas Lasky. I get excited about Dr. Halsey, although I don't know if she's technically a part of the UNSC anymore, but she's helping them. But yeah, she is a part of the Infinity in Halo Infinite, I'm sure, because she was kind of with the squad at the end of Halo 5. And as we know, the Infinity is eluding Cortana for, I think, years now, just trying to pick up key UNSC figures and heads, basically, to find a way to fight back. And so this book is probably going to have some fascinating art. We've already seen a lot of concept art, and I'm sure the game is going to look phenomenal. And now, before we get into the release date talk, I want to tackle a couple more things. Keep in mind, right at the bottom of the description, the second paragraph, it talks about Halo Infinite's art director is Sparth, which I think we've known for quite some time, but he is going to be making a cover for this book, which I find funny they mention because I'm sure that the book is going to be mostly his stuff anyway. But also under that, it basically explains that this book is going to be about bringing everything from concept to launch. So expect lots of behind the scenes stuff, maybe even IRL photos, but just concept images, and then when it's being modeled, and then the final look, I think, is stuff we can look forward to. So now let's talk about the release release date. The release date for this book is December 29th, 2020. That is pretty much right at the dead end of the year, which kind of sucks, and I'm pretty excited to look through this. But that actually has huge implications for Halo Infinite's release, but also the Xbox Series X. Now, you guys may or may not know this, but Awakening the Art of Halo 4 actually released the same day of Halo 4's release back in 2011. Now, will we have the same thing here? I don't think so. In fact, I think it's super unlikely that this book releases alongside the game. I don't think Halo Infinite is going to release on the 29th because, as we know, the Xbox Series X is going to release pretty much the same day as Halo Infinite, let's hope, right? Assuming the game isn't delayed. But Microsoft has said many times before that they are not going to push back the release, and I don't think that they planned for them to release the Xbox Series X and Halo Infinite after Christmas, considering that Christmas is pretty much the big event for all products and all businesses. That's when they want to sell because parents can buy their kids presents like the Xbox and Halo Infinite. I don't think the game is going to release after Christmas. That would be freaking insane if it did. I think that, however, after listening to all this, I've been saying that I think the game is going to release November 2nd or November 3rd. But considering that 343 is now working from home, I wonder if we're going to get a light delay, because as far as we know, the game is going to release in holiday 2020 if it doesn't get delayed entirely. But maybe the game is going to be pushed back into December, and that kind of sucks, but I'm okay with it. I mean, they have had about more than 5 years, if that is the case, to work on the game, but as long as the game actually functions and works and plays nicely, when it does release, I am super excited for that. But this also implies that perhaps the marketing for Halo Infinite isn't actually going to be that short, because as we've heard this month, that Halo Infinite is going to get a reveal, although be it we don't know if it's going to be gameplay or not, but I'm sure it will actually happen in July. So in just about a month and a half, we are going to get a big thing of Halo Infinite news, and it's going to pour out, I'm sure. Maybe even sooner than that. Maybe we might get a teaser in June. But if the game is going to release in December, that is a lot of time for 343 to think about their marketing, to hopefully have things kind of return to normal around the world so that they can get back on track and essentially finish this game and get it out to the masses. Now, I am really looking forward to this game, and if you guys are as well, then be sure to join me on the journey and like this video up, and of course subscribe and hit the notifications. Guys, I've been covering Halo in about 2 weeks from now for 9 years. Can you believe it? It's almost been a decade. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for all the support and kindness over the years, and I will catch you in the next one soon. All right, you take care. Peace.